Mom, are you there?
What is it, Ivy?
It's finally the day after tomorrow. I'm so nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous.
Yeah, I know. So what?
What time are you planning on arriving at the chapel? You've got your transportation arranged, right? Have you checked the plane tickets too?
I'll try to be there an hour before. Don't worry about it. I've got the plane tickets all taken care of.
Good to hear that. Helen's coming too, right?
She's busy with work, but she's taking paid leaves to attend your wedding. You should thank her for that.
I know. She's my precious sister.
But I never imagined you would get married. Ever since you were a little girl, you've always been the best when it comes to managing the household finance. But you're not pretty or cute. Well, I don't think I should have said that since I'm your mother, but it can't be helped.
No worries. I'm probably the one who thinks about that the most. Helen is prettier and more stylish than me. I've been envious of her since I was little. Well, I can't help it anyway.
I know, but you got married first. Helen is a little shocked. She's mumbling all the time that there's no way her sister's getting married before her. She's been saying that on and on.
Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear that. But there's nothing I can do about it. I met my fiancé by chance, and we've been dating seriously since then. We've decided that it's time to get married.
It's your decision, so I think it's fine. Well, I'll be there the day after tomorrow anyway.
Mom, where are you? Is the plane delayed? The ceremony is about to start.
Oh, I'll be a little late, but I'll be there.
What? Are you sure that you're all right? Is it because of the traffic jam that you're late? I'm worried.
Looks like there's been a traffic accident. The traffic jam is so bad. I don't think we're going to make it, so we're going to take the next flight.
You didn't get involved in the accident, did you?
No, I didn't.
That's good. It's my once-in-a-lifetime wedding. I wish you hadn't been late.
I went out of my way to be there for you. Don't be selfish. To be honest, I didn't want to see you in your wedding dress. I wanted to see Helen wearing that. Don't get carried away just because you're getting married before my cute Helen.
Mom, you don't have to talk like that on my wedding day. It's my once-in-a-lifetime big day, so I want you and Dad to be here for me. I didn't expect that you'd be late.
That may be true, but I just don't want to see you in your tight wedding dress. It's not something I look forward to. In fact, it's even embarrassing. Don't forget how we feel about that.
That's terrible. You don't have to say that. I just want you to celebrate my wedding.
I know. We'll try our best to be there as soon as possible. See you later.
Hey, Mom. Where are you? The ceremony is already over and we're moving to the reception hall. What's going on?
Stop being so persistent. I'm sorry, but it seems that we can't go there anymore.
What? Mom, what are you talking about?
Because Helen said that she wants to go on a trip. So I talked it over with your father, and we decided to go. We can't go to your wedding because we're going to Hawaii. Don't get in the way of our fun trip.
Hawaii? You know that today is my wedding, right? And yet, the three of you are going on a trip to Hawaii? The wedding party is about to start. My husband's family and relatives are all present, but none of my family members are present.
Oh, sorry to hear that, because I need to listen to Helen.
What's with Helen?
She said that she doesn't want to see her unattractive sister wearing a wedding dress. Helen also said that we shouldn't go to the wedding. I tried to talk her out of it, but she just wouldn't listen. We don't want Helen to be humiliated, so we had no other choice. She's an honest girl. You'll have to forgive her.
I can't believe this is really happening. There's not a single thing Helen should be embarrassed about. If Helen doesn't want to attend my wedding, I won't force her to do that. But why can't you and Dad be here for me?
Why are you so selfish? You shouldn't act like that since you're a grown-up. How pathetic.
I beg your pardon?
You were always so bad at listening to others since you were little.
Does that matter?
Yes, it does. You shouldn't have gotten married before Helen.
I don't understand.
You don't think that your sister is cute?
That's not the point. Besides, isn't Helen the one who's being selfish, not me? I mean, if she really has common sense, she won't insist on going on a trip on her sister's wedding day. You and Dad are supposed to be blamed too because you always listen to Helen and granted whatever she wishes for.
Why are you asking a silly question? Me and your father listen to her because Helen is prettier and more stylish than you. You're just some sort of bonus. Even if we don't go to the wedding, other people will celebrate with you anyway.
They'll think it's strange that only my parents aren't coming. I wonder what kind of family we are. Anyway, where on earth are you now?
We just arrived in Hawaii and are on the move.
Seriously?
I'm thinking of checking into the hotel first, dropping off the luggage, and then going to the beach. Please don't get in our way. Well then, enjoy the wedding as much as you can.
All of you are really terrible. You really didn't come to my wedding. I didn't expect that you guys really went to Hawaii.
I told you about that, didn't I? I was telling the truth. I've never been to Hawaii before, but it's a really nice place. It's so relaxing. White sandy beaches and blue ocean. You can't see such a view in the city we're living.
Mom, I don't think now is the right time to enjoy your trip. This is really insane. Don't you have anything to say?
Huh? What do you want me to say? Oh, I know. Congratulations on your marriage.
That's not what I meant. You should apologize for not attending the wedding today. It's just too much to bear. I've never heard of an entire family not attending their daughter's wedding.
It doesn't matter. Wherever and whenever we travel is up to us. We're just setting an example. Is there any law that says we have to be at your wedding?
There's no law for that.
I decided to go on vacation with Helen and your father. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'm not saying it's wrong to go on a trip, but you don't have to go on my wedding day. You can go on a trip another day. I can't believe what Helen did to me. If she doesn't want to celebrate my wedding, she didn't have to harass me like this. Helen is being childish.
It's up to us to celebrate or not celebrate your marriage, isn't it? I don't think it's right to force your family to celebrate with you. Besides, I don't like the way you talk about your younger sister. Poor Helen.
Huh? I'm the victim here. Ever since I was little, both you and Dad always put Helen as your top priority. You guys never paid attention to me. You and Dad didn't care about me at all, did you? I knew it, but I'm completely disappointed in all of you today.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. You're right. I know it's wrong to compare you to Helen in the first place. Besides, you're the one who decided to get married on your own.
On my own, huh? Mom, you said that you're happy for me.
Well, I can't stop you from getting married. But me and the rest of the family have the freedom to choose whether we want to celebrate your wedding or not.
That's just a bunch of nonsense. You don't even want to see my husband. What's wrong with our marriage?
I wasn't interested in you in the first place, So why would I be interested in your husband? I'm just glad we didn't have to go through all the hassle of a face-to-face meeting.
That's because our schedules didn't work out, right? I would have arranged that if I could. You could have met up with us at some point. I feel bad for my husband's parents.
What? You make it sound like it's our fault.
I'm just being honest.
Can you stop blaming us? You got married on your own. We don't want a family affair. From now on, we can do whatever we want.
I've had enough. I'll just send the photos and some souvenirs to you. I've already ordered those. See you.
Your package arrived. I don't need the photos, but the souvenirs were great, thank you. They're pretty expensive, aren't they?
Well, it's not that expensive. It's our way of giving back to the people who celebrated the wedding. To be honest, I didn't want to send those to people who didn't even want to attend.
That's not the point. Anyway, what kind of person your husband is? Is he a rich man? I'm curious.
You told me that you're not interested, didn't you? I don't think it's necessary for me to tell you about my husband.
What are you talking about? I'm your mother. I should at least know his occupation.
Why are you telling me this now? He's just an office worker.
Where does he work? Which company?
Well, it's a well-known company. They have branches all over the world.
Really? Well then, can you introduce someone from that company?
What do you mean?
It's for Helen, of course. Seems that she wants to get married soon. I want you to introduce her to a nice guy with a high income.
You must be kidding me. Why should I help Helen find someone to marry?
She's your precious sister, isn't she?
I didn't marry my husband for his money. You can't ask me to do that.
You are the only person I can count on.
My husband and I just met at work. I don't even know his coworkers.
Don't say that. You should be more considerate to your sister. She's almost 28, you know?
So what? For your information, I'm 30 years old. You and Dad have never worried about when I would get married. Helen should get married whenever she wants. I think she should at least find someone to marry by herself.
You're so cold. Helen is getting impatient because you're getting married first. You should be more attentive to your sister's feelings.
Why should I care about her feelings when she doesn't even care about mine? Besides, she has been changing her dating partners rapidly until now. I can't introduce a marriage partner to someone unfaithful like her. I don't think Helen is suited for marriage in the first place.
Helen is not to blame. She just hasn't met the right man. She's a perfect woman, so she doesn't deserve to be together with a low-income guy. I'll give you a bunch of souvenirs from Hawaii later. Just introduce her to one guy. Promise me, okay?
Never. I can't introduce Helen to anyone without feeling bad about it. If you want her to get married, why don't you and Dad search the right guy for Helen?
What a heartless sister. Ever since you were a child, you've been so unkind and obtuse. You've never had a single good thing to be proud of. You got married, so you should at least return the favor to your family.
What a rude thing to say. Don't contact me anymore. I don't care if you cry. Goodbye.
What? What do you mean by goodbye?
Ivy, help me. What happened?
Helen fell for a nasty guy.
Nasty guy? What are you talking about?
It's like he was a swindler. He cheated her out of her money.
No way. How much?
That guy said he was going to be hospitalized, so he needed $30,000, and Helen gave him the money. What should I do?
I can't believe Helen didn't think twice before handing the money. There's no way someone suddenly needs $30,000 for hospital expenses. Most people have insurance for that. Why didn't she ask him more details? I don't know how she could give the guy that much money without even asking the details. Frankly speaking, I'm having a hard time understanding this.
He told her that he was going to get expensive medical care because he found out that he has an incurable disease. That's what he told her. He said he couldn't see her for the time being because he had to go to the hospital far away where there are good doctors. She hasn't heard from him since then.
Isn't that suspicious? She should have known right away. Helen is quite an idiot, isn't she?
Don't talk badly about your sister. Just do something about it. Anyway, what she gave that guy won't be returned, so I need you to help me.
Huh? Why should I do that? It was Helen who was deceived, wasn't it?
That $30,000 is the money I saved for Helen's wedding. Your father doesn't know anything about that. I have to get it back so he won't find out.
I didn't know you had that kind of money saved up. You didn't even give me a penny when I got married.
I'm sorry for that. I just had enough for Helen.
I'm the eldest. Isn't it usually the other way around?
Yes, but...
Because you and Dad spoiled Helen. Isn't that why things ended up like this? Both of you have to reflect on that firmly. Either do something about it yourself or think of another way. It's about money and I can't help you.
Helen's so depressed she won't come out of her room. She's been absent from work for a long time too. I'll pay you back, I promise. So can you just lend me $30,000? I just need to borrow it for a little while.
I can't afford that. $30,000 is such a large sum of money. I just got married and I need to take care of a lot of things. I'm not going to lend you any money in the first place, even if I had the money. Considering everything we've been through, you would understand that, right?
Ivy, it's about the $30,000 I was talking last time. Your father found out. What should I do? He'll get mad at me.
Serves you right. I don't care. I have nothing to do with that matter. You and Dad spoiled Helen. If you talk to him, he'll understand, won't he? You two should talk it out while getting into a big fight.
Don't be so cold. You are the eldest daughter.
Stop saying things that are convenient for you. I thought I was your precious daughter. I wanted you to attend my wedding and see me in my wedding dress, but all of you didn't show up. You were on vacation in Hawaii instead. I don't need such convenient parents.
I apologize for that. When your child is born, I promise I'll come visit you a lot.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'm sure I won't be here at that time.
What do you mean you won't be here? You just got married and you're moving out?
Actually, I've been talking to my husband about it for a while now. I'm going with him to Canada in 3 months. He'll be stationed there, so we won't be home for a while. I may not even see you guys anymore.
Oh no, we were so excited about the baby. So you won't even let your mom hold your baby?
Absolutely not. You never cared about me at all anyway. Who do you think you are?
What? Then what should I and your father do when we get old? You're the eldest daughter, right? You should at least take care of us.
Why don't you have your cute second daughter to take care of you both? Maybe she won't get married, so she'll live with you from now on. I never thought I'd be transferred overseas either. I'm glad that I'll be able to keep my distance from my stupid family. It's liberating, so I'm so excited.
What a thing to say to your parents. You shouldn't have said that. I won't allow you to move overseas.
You have no right to do that. I'm not your family anymore now. It's none of your business. You can't stop me. My husband works for an international company. We may have to move to another country after several years.
Then we can visit you there. Anyway, you have to help us. Even Helen might disown me and your father.
There's nothing I can do to help you. This is between you and Dad. Isn't the problem that all three of you couldn't spot the scammer in the first place? Why don't the three of you work together and do something about it?
I'm asking you for help because we can't do that. Why can't you understand? Stop messing around and just transfer the money right away.
I refuse. Why should I transfer the money? It's not the right thing to do. I will never help you guys. Why don't you have Helen do a night job? I don't consider you guys family anymore. Don't ever contact me again.
Wait a minute, Ivy.
Since Helen has been hanging out with the wrong people, it seems that several of her friends were being scammed too. But the scammers were never found, and they couldn't do anything to get their money back. All of this was brought on by Helen herself, so it can't be helped. She may be an attractive sister, but she is a very childish woman. Unfortunately, Helen shouldn't be the only one who should be blamed. It is because she was pampered and spoiled by my parents from the time she was born. Helen has never known how to work hard or be patient. That kind of personality will continue to attract bad luck. On the other hand, I'm moving to Canada as planned. In order to have more comfortable life, I have to make sure everything is well prepared. Actually, I found out I was pregnant right after I came to Canada. Now, my husband and I are looking forward to the day when our family member will increase.
Sabrina, sorry to bother you on such short notice, but I'm going on a business trip tomorrow for 2 nights. What? Tomorrow? That's really sudden. Right, I'm sorry, but it's only for 2 nights, so don't be sad. I'll be home late again today, so I'd appreciate it if you could pack my things. Okay, I'll miss you even for 2 nights, but good luck. Thanks, I'll definitely get you some souvenirs. I'm sorry I have to cancel the date day after tomorrow. No choice, I'll be waiting for you with souvenirs. Let's go on a date next time. It seems like you've been traveling a lot lately, and you've been working a lot of overtime. Well, I don't really like business trips, but the boss says he's counting on me, so I'll do my best. Great, do your best. I miss you though. Don't feel that lonely. I know, but it can't be helped. I'll be waiting for you with your favorite dishes when you come back. Come home soon. Thanks, I'm glad I married you. You understand me better than Mom. No way, I can't beat your parents. Your mother and father are really great parents. They love you. You think so? They were like that from the beginning, so I'm not sure. They are. That's why you grew up to be such a kind person. You're good at your job and a kind husband. I'm really happy. Thank you. Oh, by the way, do you remember my friend Megan? Who's that? My best friend in high school, remember? We were in the same club in class, and she was my best friend. She also came to our wedding. Maybe I remember her, but I forgot her face. What about her? I just remembered she said she joined your company at the beginning of this month. Oh, that Megan. She's cute, I remember. Have you talked to her at work? A little bit, but there's not much time to talk, and we don't have in common. We're in different departments anyway. I see. Her type is a guy with a face like you, and you like a girl like her, so I was kind of jealous. I know you guys see each other every day, and I wouldn't like it if you get along with her. That would never happen. Don't worry. Besides, isn't she married too? You went to her wedding, right? Yep, she's married, so I know that there's no need to be jealous. Well, since you're a boss and she's an employee, I guess I'm stupid for worrying about it. That's right. We really don't have much to do with each other, so don't worry. Thanks, forget about what I said. She said you're hot the other day, so I was just wondering if there was something going on. I see. Well, sure, she's cute, but we're just co-workers. We're both married, so there's absolutely no way something is going on between us. And I love you. Right. She said you're so dedicated to your work that the boss always compliments you. Well, that's true. I'm just trying my best to make you happy. Thanks. Okay then, I'll get ready for your business trip. Thank you. I'm going back to work. Did you finish your work? I'll be waiting for you with your favorite food. Come back home soon. Thank you. Hey, did you cook already? Not yet. I just bought foods. Why? I'm not sure if I can come home today. Really? Are you that busy at work? Yeah. I told you it would be for 2 nights, but I might not be able to finish by the end of the day. Maybe I'll have to stay for another night. Oh, I miss you, so I'll do my best to come home today. I know you're lonely by yourself, and you've prepared dinner for me. Don't worry about me, it's work. I don't have any choice. Good luck with your work. Thank you. I'll call you later. Sorry, I can't go home today. I see. No choice. You'll be back tomorrow, right? Yeah, I'll be home tomorrow. Just wait one more day. I'm really sorry. That's okay. Don't worry about me. Then I'll make you food tomorrow. Hang in there for one more day. Thanks. I can work harder since you're waiting for me. By the way, I saw Megan posting a picture on her timeline earlier. It said she was traveling to Chicago. Really? Yeah, it seems like you guys happen to be in the same place. What a coincidence. Is she traveling with her husband? I don't know. It didn't say anything about who she was with or anything. It was just a picture. Maybe I'm overthinking, but you guys aren't together, are you? Huh? No way. I'm by myself from the company on business trip. Woman can't come. Besides, I told you I'm only interested in you. There's no way I'm secretly traveling with other girl. Right, I'm sorry that I suspect you. That's okay, but it's such a coincidence. I know, that's why I was a little worried. I understand you. If it were the other way around, I'd be worried too. But I really didn't know she was in Chicago. Is she taking a day off to travel? I don't know about that either. We don't usually talk much or get involved. Right. I'm sorry for saying this to you. I know you're working hard. It's okay, Sabrina. You never used to be jealous. What's wrong with you lately? You used to be calm. Ever since she joined our company, something's weird with you. I know. What's wrong with me? But don't you worry about it anymore. I'm not bothered anymore. You explained it to me properly. Okay, you can talk to me anytime. But you work hard and care about me. I have no complaints, and I don't have any right to say such thing. But we shouldn't keep secrets between a couple, so I want to have a relationship where we can say whatever we feel. Right, got it, thank you. Well, good luck at work. I know it's lonely being alone, but give me one more day. Thanks for such a great meal yesterday. How many times do you thank me since yesterday? It must take time to cook a meal like that. I came home from the business trip and I was really happy to see the food lined up on the table. I was about to burst into tears. You're overreacting. I like to cook, and I made more for our anniversary than I did yesterday, so I'm used to it. It's nothing special. I'm glad you're such a great cook. I'm still learning, though. I still ask my mom to teach me how to cook when I go home. You're still learning? You're great enough. I'm not there yet. Megan is a better cook than me, and I have to learn from her too. That's true. Huh? Have you tried her food? No. I've seen her bringing lunchbox, so I just thought she was good at it. I've never tried it, but it looked good. I see. Then I'll have to make better lunchbox too. It's not just about the taste, it's also about how it looks. It's already perfect. Thanks for saying that. Oh, by the way, I'm having lunch with Megan today. Oh, have fun. Yep, thank you. Then I'll have your homemade lunchbox. I made your favorite orange chicken today, so you can work hard after lunch. Yay, thank you. I'll do my best. Megan, you're going to lunch with Sabrina today, right? If she asks you anything, tell her you don't have anything with me. Also, I didn't mention it, but you posted the pictures of our trip on social media, didn't you? Sabrina noticed it, so be careful. I managed to make it up, but it's a little bit dangerous. No way, Kevin, you were cheating on me? No, this is a mistake. Please pick up the phone. Sabrina, you're misunderstanding. Let me explain. What am I misunderstanding? That business trip was a lie? No, she forced me to go. So? Even if you were forced to go out, you chose to go out, so that's no excuse whatsoever. I'm really sorry. I wasn't thinking seriously. I wasn't trying to have an affair. I'd like to know how you can think traveling with another woman when you have a wife is not cheating. This is not your first time, is it? After all, she gave you homemade food, right?
Yes, but let me make an excuse.
What?
You told me I work hard every day, right?
Yes, I did. That's a fact.
There were times when I didn't get a day off, and there were many months when I had to work overtime, so you could at least allow me a trip or two.
Excuse me? You didn't go on just any trip, like the ones you go with your friends. It was an affair, and you lied about going on a business trip. That proves that you have something to hide.
I didn't go with that kind of intention. That's just the way you see it.
Everyone would see it the same way I do. That message you were supposed to send to Megan earlier is the proof. And I could immediately picture your face, desperate to hide things from me.
If you're gonna say like that, try working every day like I do. If you knew the stress I'm feeling, you'd understand why I need to take a break. You can at least forgive me for cheating on you for the 3rd year.
I was working until last year, and when I came home from work, I made dinner and cleaned the house. I didn't have time to relax.
That was last year. I'm complaining about the mental stress I'm feeling right now.
Well, you're the one who said I didn't have to work. It didn't bother me to work and do the housework at the same time, and I said I'd continue to work because I wanted to be with you.
I may have said that, but if that's the case, then you should have told me how you thought. I did tell you that you didn't have to work, but you quit your job as I said so.
Are you trying to one-up me? We talked about this topic every day for about a month. I have proof.
I've deleted the messages, so I don't have proof. I don't know anything about that.
What are you talking about? I have the evidence. You know what? We're getting divorced.
Divorce? Are you serious? That's a little too sudden.
Of course, you went on a trip to have an affair, and on top of that, you didn't admit it right away. You made it sound like I was making you overwork.
I'm sorry, my bad. I admit that I'm cheating on you, so please reconsider.
It's too late.
Actually, I didn't know she was your friend when she first came to work. I never thought you were her friend.
That's a lie too, anyway, right?
This is true, believe me.
I mean, if we weren't friends, would you have cheated on her more? You think I found it out because we happen to be friends?
No, not like that.
Whatever it is, it sucks, so whether or not I knew about Megan isn't an issue. Whoever it is, the fact that you were cheating on me is the problem. You're having an affair with other girls anyway, right? I don't trust anything you say anymore, so you shouldn't waste your time making excuses. By the way, Megan's husband is a lawyer. Aren't you in trouble?
A lawyer? I never heard anything about that, but I don't think he's found out yet.
You want me to tell him? I'm sorry for him, but things got worse over here. I can't forgive them that they are living happily while we're in such a bad situation.
They're going to find out anyway, so there's no need for you to tell him. There's no need to make things worse now.
I want to tell him. Besides, if I give you guys time, you'll delete the messages and photos and destroy the evidence, right? Well, I've taken screenshots for the evidence of what I already know.
Then I'll go apologize to her husband. That's enough, right?
How can I trust you? Then come with me, and then let's hear what he is going to ask you for the responsibility. It'll make the whole conversation go a lot faster. That's a good idea.
Responsibility?
Is there a problem?
How does he want me to take the responsibility? I'll send your living expenses every month from now on, so forgive me.
I can't believe this verbal agreement. I'll go through my lawyer to get divorced.
Are we really going to get divorced? I don't want to.
I don't want to be with someone who cheated on me once because you do it again. My parents were the same. I think you know, but my dad used to make my mom cry a lot. I saw that scene, and I've decided I'd never be the same. And yet, I can't believe I chose a man like you to marry. I'm disappointed in myself, but I'm even more disappointed in you.
I really won't do it again. I will definitely make you happy. From now on, I won't even make excuse that I'm tired of working.
You should do that to the next person you marry. I just texted Megan, so come home right now.
Wait, what did you tell her?
She said her husband's home right now, so I told her to wait for me at home. We're going to visit them, so hurry up.
I'm at work right now.
It's okay, I called the company. The boss said he'll let you go home now. Nice company. Yeah, the boss just said I should go home now and fix with my family problem. Are we really going there? You're the one who said it, to apologize in person. That wasn't a lie, right? I did say that, but I'm going alone, so you don't have to come. I know you'll lie and tell me that you went to apologize without actually visiting them. I'll go with you because I have to see you apologizing with my own eyes. You don't have to go that far. We were a nice couple for 3 years. Sabrina, you weren't that kind of person. You were more kind, weren't you? You made me this way. Then apologize sincerely to Megan's husband, and then let's get divorced. I'm scared of you. Really? You should be thankful I didn't ask you anything crazy. Then hurry up and come home. Okay. We both went to Megan's house and apologized deeply to her husband. We discussed, and we all decided to get divorced. I asked Kevin for the property division, and he had no choice. He was demoted from his position at the company. His salary was reduced, and his salary was not enough to pay the property division. Now, he works night shifts at 7-Eleven, and he is more exhausted than ever.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!